What is going on YouTube? AS Jets coming at you finally after, I don't know, maybe a month or two, another model aircraft review. And today it's going to be of the NG models, Scandinavian Airlines SAS, Airbus A330-300. A lot of stuff has happened since the last review. Of course, I moved houses and I don't know, I've just been procrastinating with this channel quite a bit. Been mainly focused on the main channel, of course, but today especially I'm going to try to get a bunch of reviews filmed so I can have at least some content for you all. And in terms of like some more updates about my life, school for me actually ends on Tuesday. It's my last day, and then I graduate the Tuesday after from high school. So then I'll be on summer break, getting ready for college. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more videos out then. I definitely will, I hope. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. But let's go get started with this box, or the review in general. Picked this model up from Panda Fox Toys a few months back, I think back in March or February. This model was, I can't remember when exactly it was released. I think it was a 2020 release, I can't exactly remember. But yeah, so the box, NG models has unique boxes. Of course, this one is a prime example. You have the kind of the flags of Scandinavia in the background. Yeah, basically that design right there in the back of the plane, that's kind of replicated back here. So basically it kind of symbolizes the flags of Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. That's what all the colors are. Then we have the Airbus A330-300 writing here, the CGI of the airplane. SAS logo, the registration SE-REH, Sierra Echo Romeo Echo Hotel, which is one of the newer A330s in the fleet. Based in Sweden, hence the SE registration. NG logo and the 1400 designator, and the box is a bit beat up. It came like that, so that was unfortunate, but the model was not damaged, thankfully. So there's the bottom, there's the side of the box, top and the other side, and the back basically the exact same. I think, yes, yeah, I was just trying to see if there's any typos, because I've seen in a few of my other NG boxes there have been some typos in the back, which have been pretty hilarious to find out, so I was just trying to see if there were any back here, but it doesn't seem like there are any. So let's get this out of the box. As you can see, it's got that nice foam packing. Actually show you guys the back here, or the bottom, not the back. And there's the top. Just remove it like so, and then very carefully, because you know the problem with styrofoam packing for models is that, you know, especially if they have aerials like antennas and delicate parts like the landing gear, you can risk them getting caught in the foam and snapping off, especially with those 1-200 models. But thankfully it's all good here. So let me set this model down and let's get right into the review. Alright, so here is the model itself. This is my first ever SAS model. I've never owned a SAS model in my life previously, so it's really nice to get this one. I've seen plenty of Scandinavian 330s and 340s growing up, both in Chicago and in Newark. I've seen the Star Alliance A340, the regular livery 330s and the 340s. I've seen them quite a lot. Not this particular plane, sadly. I haven't seen this exact aircraft yet, but I'm assuming I will at some point. So yeah, I do plan on getting the 350 in new livery sometime soon. Not too sure when, but would like to add that at some point. Be a pretty cool addition. But I just wanted to get this one because, I don't know, I've seen this particular aircraft, you know, livery type combo a lot, and it wasn't that bad of a price on Panda Fox Toys. I mean, it was kind of like $50, but you know, really wanted to get an SAS, especially considering I'm trying to make a O'Hare Terminal 5 model airport soon, so definitely needed to get this one for that, because SAS is a somewhat big airline in Chicago. So let's get started with the review of the details. Let me see if I can zoom in on here, if it'll focus. So over here we have the cockpit windows, as you can see there, the windshield wipers, radome, the Star Alliance logo, the L1, the L2 doors. Then you have the SAS logo there, and then the flags of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. I think that's Denmark. That's of course Sweden. I think that's Norway. I think I might have Denmark and Norway flipped, but the middle one is Sweden. And then the name of the aircraft, which is Birk Viking. SAS, they name all their planes after Vikings. So each plane has like some name, and then it has Viking as the second name. So this one's called Birk Viking. And then you have the radome outlined there, the pitot tubes, Scandinavian Airlines titles, and then the nose gear, which has nice detail on it. You can see the lights there and the last 3 letters of the registration. The first antenna, and then the SATCOM. There's the L2 door like I mentioned earlier. We have the landing lights, or the landing light on this side, and of course the other one on the other side. And we have the Rolls-Royce Trent 772B-60 engines with Scandinavian on the outside. Very nice detail with the engine reverse thrusts, whatever they're called, the reverse thrusters, my bad. You can kind of see those there. And then there's the fan blades. And SAS, I really love their engines. I mean, the orange, it's super vibrant. It's just like Iceland there with their yellow engines. Super cool. And then there's the main landing gear, which we'll get more into later on when I show you guys the underbelly. There's the beacon light here on the top, and then another exit here. Moving down, the flags of the 3 countries that SAS represents: Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. And then they're not the actual flags, they're kind of like mosaics representing the flags, but that's what those are. And then the registration again, SE-REH, and then there's the aft door there, and the SAS, the SAS tail logo, super iconic. And then the tail cone, before I forget, there it is. Focus, please. Okay, there we go. And let me go ahead and move this to the right side, where you have just the cargo doors. There's the one in the front, and it's a beautifully detailed model. Honestly, NG models, they don't disappoint with their details. It's brilliant. And then there are the 2 doors in the back, and then 2 antennas if I didn't show that already. And the wings, nicely done. We can see all the control surfaces there, and then the winglets have the SAS logo on the outside and the inside. But of course it doesn't want to focus. But there's the inside, you can see that. But will it show the outside? No, of course not. But yeah, you can kind of tell what I'm getting at. Here's the underbelly. Please focus. There, almost. Dude, it's not that hard to focus. I'm literally, come on. There we go. Okay, there's the nose gear doors. Moving down, stand hole, main landing gear doors, and not much else there. Antennas, yeah, basic stuff. And the gear again, they do roll. They don't pivot sadly, but they do roll, and they're pretty sturdy. Or not sturdy, they're pretty, like, how do I say? They're not wobbly. Like Gemini Jets' A330 gear, those are really wobbly at times, but NG's, they're very nicely constructed, and the gear struts are very strong and detailed, and it's brilliant. So yeah, absolutely beautiful model. I think that's all I had to cover. I don't know why, the whole time I thought their livery was kind of like a grayish kind of thing, the main fuselage, but it's actually like a beige sort of color. I mean, kind of on the box, it comes up as like a grayish kind of thing, but the actual livery is kind of like a beige, yellowish green kind of deal there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, beautiful model. I love SAS. I've never flown them, but it's an airline that I've seen a lot growing up, and they are an airline I would love to fly someday. Heard great things about Sweden, especially, and Norway and Denmark. Surprisingly, Finnair. Well, no, Finnair is Finland, I think, is also Scandinavia. But yeah, by the way, Scandinavia is not a country. For those that think it's a country, it's not. Scandinavia is a region. It's not just one country. It's made up of I think 4 countries, right? Norway, Sweden, Denmark, which is SAS. That's the airline of those 3 countries, and then Finnair is the main country airline of Finland. And I'm pretty sure Finland is part of Scandinavia too, but I could be wrong. But yeah, and just before I leave, here's a quick fun fact. Most of SAS A330s, they have registrations based in, I think it's Denmark, because they have the LN registration prefix there. This one has SE, meaning it's based in Sweden. It's, I think, the only A330 in the fleet with a Swedish registration, because all the other A330s have I think it's a Norwegian registration. Never mind, Norwegian registration, because they all have LN. Most of the 330s like LN RKH, LN RK, like G, whatever. I think that's a 340, but you know, most of the 330s and 340s, they have Norwegian registrations, but this is the only one with the Scandinavian one. I think it's the newest one in the fleet too. So yeah, fun fact. I'm a nerd. I know all this stuff. I don't know how, but I somehow I do. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the model. I think it definitely deserves a 10 almost. I would probably, let's see. Oh my god. The engines are a bit low. That's the only main complaint that I have. They're just a bit low. They kind of sag a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. You might be able to tell they're quite low to the ground. So maybe a 9.5 out of 10. It's such a good model. I mean, it's so nice. The mold is almost perfect. Basically, just the engines are the only issue. But coloring, spot on. Just amazing model. Excellent job. So thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I promise I need to get more videos out. So the next one's probably going to be this one, the Iberia 350 by NG. So stay tuned for that. Thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.